Morning, all. All right, so preview time. Monday and Tuesday. Monday, we've got 8 games tonight. Tuesday, we got 7. So 15 games over the next 2 days. That's the kind of schedule that most of us wish we had all the time. Easier to follow that way. So we got 2 games starting at 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific, 2 a half an hour after that. And then at 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific, 2 more games, and then 2 more an hour after that. So it's nicely spread out, too. 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific start between the Florida Panthers and the Buffalo Sabres. Florida's 6-3-1. Buffalo's amongst the many teams at 4-4-1. On October the 12th, Buffalo won this matchup 5-2. These teams will meet again March the 8th as well as April the 12th. On the Florida side of things, it looks like Barkov's coming back tonight. So Lundell's 5 goals and 6 assists in 10 games. We'll see what happens with his production with Barkov back in the lineup if that drops off a bit. Lundell, I think, finally realizing that potential he's had for years, we've seen. Bennett, 7 goals and 3 assists. He's red hot right now. Forsling, 3 goals and 3 assists for 6 points. Believe he's at +8 as well. Tage Thompson, 7 goals, 4 assists. He's had a very strong start for the Buffalo Sabres for 11 points. Ryan McLeod, 4 goals and assist, 5 points. Good pickup from Edmonton. And Rasmus Dahlin still looking for his first goal, but he does have 5 assists this season. 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific start between the Oilers and the Columbus Blue Jackets. The Oilers are 4-4-1. Columbus is 3-3-1. So they'll be 4-4-1 in a couple of games. December the 5th, these teams will meet in Edmonton. On the Oilers side, Leon Draisaitl, 6 goals, 4 assists, 10 points for him so far this season. He's heating up. Skinner, 2 goals, 2 assists, 4 points, has already been showing how streaky he can be early in his time in Edmonton, but that's just how he is. Ekholm, a goal and 6 assists, 7 points. Very solid start for Ekholm so far. On the Columbus side, Monahan, 3 goals, 4 assists, 7 points for him, so he's at a point per game. Marchenko, 4 goals, 5 assists, 9 points, so he's above a point per game. And Werenski's at a point per game on the blue line, 3 goals, 4 assists, 7 points. So some strong starts for a Columbus team that needed some strong starts this season. 7:30 Eastern, 4:30 Pacific start between the Nashville Predators and the Tampa Bay Lightning. Nashville's 3-5 so far this season. Tampa Bay is 5-3. But Nashville has won its last 3 in a row. These teams will meet again in Nashville on November the 29th. Ryan O'Reilly, 2 goals, 5 assists, 7 points so far for Nashville. Stamkos stands out with just the 1 goal. He also has a -7 rating so far this season. So that is a question mark for Nashville. As things are getting better, if things aren't getting better for Stamkos himself, how do you resolve that? Carrier, a goal and 3 assists, 4 points. And of course, Stamkos is in his former barn, so I'm imagining they'll have all kinds of ceremonies and things of that nature for Stamkos in Tampa. Hagel, 6 goals, 4 assists, 10 points for him so far this season. Cirelli, a goal and 9 assists, 10 points. So they're both on pace for over 100 points this year. I don't think they get 100 points, but I think point per game, I think they can stay there. Hedman's at a point per game, 2 goals, 6 assists, 8 points for the veteran. 7:30 Eastern, 4:30 Pacific start between the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Winnipeg Jets. Toronto, one of the many teams at 4-4-1. The Winnipeg Jets are 8-0. These teams will meet again in Toronto on December the 23rd. The Leafs, Marner, a goal and 9 assists for 10 points for Marner thus far this season. Matthews, 4 goals, 3 assists, 7 points. He has been better in recent games. I do expect some big games from Matthews to get above that point per game mark. Morgan Riley, 2 goals, 2 assists, 4 points for Riley on the blue line. On the Winnipeg side of things, Ehlers, 4 goals, 6 assists, 10 points, so he's above point per game and on pace for over 100 points. Connor is as well, 6 goals, 4 assists, 10 points. He's also on pace for over 60 goals, that Kyle Connor. Pionk has had an incredible start to the season offensively, 1 goal, 9 assists, 10 points. So if you have a bunch of Jets on your fantasy team, you're probably pretty happy with how things are going right now. Chicago will be in Colorado tonight. The Blackhawks 2-6-1 so far this season. Colorado 5-4. This one starts at 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific. This is the first of 4 meetings. They'll meet again January 8th, March the 10th, as well as April the 2nd. Teravainen, 3 goals, 4 assists, 7 points for him so far this season. Bedard, 3 goals, 6 assists, 9 points. And Jones, a goal and 6 assists for 7 points for Seth so far this season for the Chicago Blackhawks. Colorado, Ross Colton, tied for the league leading goals with 8. Absolutely amazing run so far this year. 8 goals, 1 assist, 9 points for Colton. McKinnon, Points-wise, absolutely ridiculous. 4 goals, 11 assists, 15 points. Only one behind Cale Makar for the team lead, too. And Gerard has 5 assists on the blue line. So Gerard's had a good, strong start to the season as well. 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific start between the San Jose Sharks and the Utah Hockey Club. San Jose's 0-7-2, and if they lose this one, I have to do a 10-game losing streak video on the Sharks. Utah's 4-4-1 because, aren't you? This is the first of 3 meetings. They'll meet again December 14th as well as January 10th. Granlund, 4 goals, 6 assists, 10 points, has been excellent lately for San Jose. Zetterlund, 3 goals and an assist for 4 points. And Jack Thompson, offensively, 3 assists in 4 games. Not bad since his call-up. On the Utah side, Dylan Guenther, 5 goals, 2 assists, 7 points. He's cooled off since that 5-goal week he had the first time around. The second week, no goals and 2 assists for him. Lawson Krause, 3 goals and an assist for 4 points. And Mikhail Sergachev, 5 assists on the blue line for the Utah Hockey Club. 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific start between the Carolina Hurricanes and the Vancouver Canucks. This is the first of 2 meetings. They'll meet again in Carolina on January the 10th. Carolina's 5-2 so far this season. The Vancouver Canucks 4-1-2. The Canucks recovering from a slow start, and Carolina really enjoying this road trip. We'll see how things go in Vancouver. On the Carolina side, Natchez, 3 goals and 6 assists for 9 points. Aho, 2 goals, 5 assists, 7 points for him. And Orlov has a goal and 2 assists on the blue line for a total of 3 points. On the Vancouver side, Brock Besser, 4 goals, 3 assists, 7 points. Another good, strong start for him. And Bluger, 2 goals, 3 assists, 5 points. He has been fantastic. The work ethic with Bluger, well known and documented on this channel. Quinn Hughes, a goal and 5 assists, 6 points. It's not the same start he had last season, but what is? And he's had some strong numbers this year anyways. 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific start between the Calgary Flames and the Vegas Golden Knights. Calgary's 5-2-1. Vegas is 6-2-1. These teams will meet 4 times this year. This is the first meeting. They'll meet again December 29th, April the 5th, and April the 15th. On the Calgary side, Connor Zary, 2 goals, 5 assists, 7 points for him. Kadri, 4 goals, 2 assists for 6 points. Rasmus Andersson is having himself a fun time to start the year. 4 goals, 6 assists, 10 points for Rasmus Andersson. On the Vegas side, Mark Stone, fantastic run for him. 4 goals, 13 assists, 17 points. He's also the first star of the week in the NHL. Tanner Pearson, 2 goals, 4 assists, 6 points. And Pietrangelo has 11 helpers so far this season. So no goals for Alex, but 11 assists. Definitely a good start for him. So then we get into Tuesday's action. On Tuesday we have 5 games starting at 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific, 1.5 an hour later, and then 1 late start. So 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific start between the Philadelphia Flyers and the Boston Bruins. The Flyers are 2-6-1. Boston is 4-4-1. This is the first of 3 meetings. They'll meet again November the 2nd and December the 7th. Travis Konechny, 5 goals, 5 assists for the Flyers thus far this season. Michkov, 4 goals, 5 assists, 9 points. Just give him the Calder. Sanheim, 3 goals, 2 assists, 5 points. One of many that I've talked about in that video on players with slow starts that have picked it up. That's how it works. Pasternak, 6 goals, 2 assists, 8 points. That's why I title it Slow Starts and not just players that suck right now. Zacha, a goal and 2 assists, 3 points. Probably need a few more points from Zacha. He's one of many that have been struggling in Boston. Zadorov, just the 3 assists so far. And so we'll see how things go with that game between Philly and Boston. Should be fun. 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific start between Seattle and Montreal. Seattle's 4-4-1. Montreal's 4-4-1. These teams will meet again March the 12th. And this is why, like, Panic Index, or not Panic Index, the Power Rankings is like, everybody's 4-4-1. Or getting there. McCann, 5 goals, 7 assists, 12 points. Has had a very strong start. Wright, need more out of Shane Wright. Goal and an assist so far this season for 2 points. And Brendan Montour, a goal and 4 assists for 5 points. On the Montreal side, Caulfield, 8 goals and an assist for 9 points. Suzuki, really strong run so far. 3 goals, 8 assists, 11 points. And Lane Hudson sitting with 5 assists on the blue line for Montreal. 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific start between St. Louis and the Ottawa Senators. St. Louis is 5-4. Ottawa's 4-4. This is the first of 2 meetings. They'll meet again in St. Louis on January the 3rd. Buchnevich, 3 goals, 3 assists, 6 points for him so far for St. Louis. Jake Neighbors, goal scoring's heating up for him. 4 goals and an assist for 5 points. And Broberg, 2 goals, 5 assists, 7 points for Philip Broberg on the blue line. Brady Tkachuk, 4 goals, 7 assists, 11 points for him. Batherson, 5 goals, 5 assists, 10 points. Strong run for him. And Sanderson, 1 goal, 6 assists, 7 points. So far, living up to his contract. 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific start between the Anaheim Ducks and the New York Islanders. I think Anaheim's going to win this one because they're 3-4-1. This is the first of 2 meetings. They'll meet again on March the 9th. The Islanders are 3-3-2 because they didn't get the memo about 4-4-1. Troy Terry, 4 goals, 3 assists, 7 points for him so far this season. Carlson, 3 goals, 2 assists, 5 points. Both of them have had good runs. Cam Fowler, just the 2 assists so far. He's due for a couple of points. On the Islanders side, Horvat, 3 goals and an assist for 4 points. Probably need more out of him. Nelson's been quite good, 4 goals, 2 assists, 6 points. Dobson, just the 5 assists so far. 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific start between the Minnesota Wild and the Pittsburgh Penguins. Minnesota's 5-1-2. They've been on the road for a bit, but they've done quite well. Pittsburgh 3-6-1, probably glad to be home after a rough road trip. These teams will meet again March the 9th in Minnesota. The Wild, Kaprizov leading them in scoring to the surprise of no one. 4 goals, 11 assists, 15 points. Zuccarello a point per game as well at 4 goals and 4 assists for 8 points. Jake Middleton, 2 goals, 4 assists for 6 points. On the Pittsburgh side, Malkin, 3 goals, 11 assists, 14 points. Crosby's been quiet offensively, which means he's due for a big game. He has a goal and 6 assists for 7 points. And Chris Letang, 2 goals, 1 assist for 3 points. 7:30 Eastern, 4:30 Pacific start between the New York Rangers and the Washington Capitals. This is the first of 3 meetings. They'll meet again January 4th as well as March the 5th. The Rangers 6-1-1 to start the season. The Washington Capitals are 5-2. On the Rangers side, Panarin 6 goals, 9 assists for 15 points. Riley Smith 2 goals, 4 assists for 6 points. And Adam Fox has 8 helpers so far this season, so he's due for a goal. On the Washington side, Ovechkin, always due for a goal. He has 2 goals, 3 assists, 5 points so far this season, which makes it even scarier that Washington's 5-2 because Ovechkin hasn't done a lot to this point, comparatively speaking, with previous seasons. McMichael, 3 goals, 5 assists, 8 points. Good run for him. It does mean that both Connor McDavid and Connor McMichael are above point per game. John Carlson, 2 goals, 4 assists, 6 points on the blue line for the Washington Capitals. 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific start between the LA Kings and the San Jose Sharks. This is the second of 4 meetings. On October 24th, the Kings won 3-2. They were ahead 3-0 and then had to hold on at the end. If San Jose is going to get their first win of the season, they just have to play the way they finish each game and forget the way they start each game. The Kings are 5-2-2. The Sharks are 0-7-2. These teams meet again November 25th as well as March the 30th. On the LA side, Kopitar, 3 goals, 6 assists for 9 points. Fiala, 4 goals, 2 assists, 6 points. Needs to stay out of the penalty box, which I could say of both of these teams, really. Spence, really good run. Good game the last time out. He had a lot of chances. We'll see how he does tonight. A goal and 3 assists for 4 points. On the San Jose side, Eklund, a goal and 5 assists for 6 points. Toffoli, 4 goals, 3 assists for 7 points. Wallman on the blue line, just the 2 assists. So San Jose playing back-to-backs in Utah and then at home against the Kings. It's not going to be easy, and I may very well be doing a video tomorrow on San Jose's 10-game losing streak to start the season. But maybe they beat Utah tonight. Let me know your picks in the comment section below as always. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe in the event you may have forgotten. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. There you go, I said it twice. And hey, thank you guys so much for all your support as always. I will talk to you again soon.